we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Hawkeyes will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Trojans offense going to get the chance to start this game off. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinator coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he
picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
Man, that's not the attempt you wanted to start the game. First pass of the game, interception. Man, just this is where you go to the sidelines. You have a good talk with your coach. You settle down. It's not the end of the world. It's one pass, but that is not the start he had in mind today.
The margin for error is so small in this conference. It's really imperative to get off to a good start in Big Ten play.
Especially, Reese, since you're adding so much talent now to this conference. But yeah, year in and year out, you know the mainstays in this conference, but there's always some surprises, and I'll be interested to see how everybody starts off this season. Listen, this is your first opportunity, Palmer, in conference play, in a major conference, obviously in the Big Ten, to make your first statement.
And it's going to be taxing all season long for these players. Physically,
a shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Turning it on! Got enough for the first down. And it looked as if he might take that one all the way to the house. Just ran out of a little steam, and the defense finally got him.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you. Game-breaking speed. Stuff you can't coach. You saw it on that play.
Rush is on him. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's thrown to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Trying play action. Looking to scramble. He's going to run it. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Trojans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to run for it. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. And the Trojans are on the move. A 1st down run in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll try to pound their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Southern Cal. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And the extra point makes it 7-3. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. To the air on first down. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Gets it to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes this whole crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Wilson. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's Wormley. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down. The Trojans can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the quarterback goes down. There is a penalty flag on the field, but I think the defense might have the option just to take this play. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick, the offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for once.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The back and leaves it. There he goes.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Hawkeyes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Caught in the backfield, it's Wilson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a 3rd down stop. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. A couple of yards short of the 1st down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. Down he goes, and the defense snuffs out this drive with a sack.
And this offense chooses to be aggressive. Listen, once you start getting to midfield, you see most offenses be aggressive, and they took their chance, and they failed. Now, early in the game, a chance to create momentum, to swing back to the other side of the football field.
The run from the shotgun. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
He's got it on the move. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, USC!
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Iowa State needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with that crowd there in Ames behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kansas. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. They'll get this drive started from the 29. They'll start this drive going to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Paul. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, he hauls that pass in. Big play for the offense. The Trojans have had such a history at this receiver position, right? You go back to Mike Williams, Keyshawn Johnson, Juju, and then Jordan Addison. There's always a playmaker on the perimeter of the field for the quarterback to take advantage of, and they've got to keep feeding this guy the football. He is dangerous.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Dalton. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the 1st down.
As we head to the quarter break, it is USC holding the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. They'll leave it with him. Not much room to run. Let's give it 1 to the 33.
And you want to run the football, right? And that's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking for room. It's Wormley. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And that's a nice 3rd down conversion for this offense. And I'll tell you what, the struggle for this offense has been stringing those first downs together. They're not in the top 50 in college football in first downs. They'll get one and then they kind of stall. Let's see if they can put multiple first downs together. Get one of those long drives going.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
Already 2 for 2 on 3rd down, but this time they'll need 9 to convert. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut them down. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes will call on their punt team. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. He'll start this drive firing, using the quick game. On the move is the 30. They'll ride him out of bounds after the good pickup spotted at the 25-yard line. Now on 1st and 10 from the 26. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Judowski. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
All right, 2nd quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some 1st downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
From the gun, looking for a man. Big fella moving. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to blow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled.
Sneak gets it done. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
And they did tack on that extra point without any adventure. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is breaks into the open. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On the option. And he never had a chance to get the pitch off on the option as he's tackled in the backfield. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. They'll try to get the first through the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Coffee. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Nice move there. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. From the gun, the running back has it. He steps out of bounds right at the 15-yard line. And the Hawkeyes with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And just a great job by the defense being stout. Right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's 1-on-1. Stop the run first.
He was running through tackles and picked up the 1st down and finally got knocked down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off play action. Tight end finds a soft spot.
And that was a really good job by the defense. Again, keeping everything in front of you in that situation. And now you're rewarded with the 3rd and long. So on this down, we'll see if they bring some pressure or if they lay back and play some.
He's got it on the run. And he's going to be just short of the 1st down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Never a doubt. Had to settle for the field goal. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Top 15 teams colliding, fellas, in a game of massive importance. Let's catch you up to speed. Texas A&M is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in College Station. They're trailing by 14 to Florida. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should see.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Trojans come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Throws it back. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They tried that left side, but the defense was very disciplined and shut it down for no gain.
And you could see a great job by the defense understanding when the back slipped out to the left. They expanded with him, understood where the pass was going, broke on the football, and made a nice tackle in the open field.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Bitonio. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Looking to throw on first down. He slings it deep to the left. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Grabbed over the middle. It's Judovsky. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this one is perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Los Angeles. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at the LA Coliseum.
And he's coming out of the end zone. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Iowa has the ball back on offense. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the second half. That's the only way you can look at this if you're on offense. Things did not go your way there in the first half. It starts with one play. To get our confidence going, we just got to get something going early here on this drive.
One play, stay aggressive. Now I think I can be even more aggressive on fourth downs because obviously I've built a deficit. My defense has got to make some plays for me too.
Looking to the big tight end. Got his man downfield. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. The Hawkeyes headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Fires to the big fella. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Hawkeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He'll toss it. Oh, he's got some space. Quick step and go. And he caught that pitch in stride and was off to the races. A big gain and a first down for this offense. The Hawkeyes are on the move. Right back to the well. They are ready this time. Tackle behind the line of scrimmage. And after that big run, the defense answers. Got some work to do on second down after that last one. They need 13. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
A little release to the back. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. And the Hawkeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. It's complete to the left. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Hawkeyes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Picks up enough to get them first and 10 from the 13. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. To the air on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Coffee. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkeyes! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step one. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step one accomplished.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Their lead down to 2 touchdowns as they go back to work on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Paul. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Perfect play call for that big gain to open the drive. Now here they come on 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. The Trojans are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw on 3rd. He'll take the deep shot. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're throwing for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. They stop him short of the marker and they'll turn it over on downs. Here's the handoff. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a 1st down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Gives it on the option. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Catch in the middle, it's Ruiz. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. 2nd and goal coming up. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Iowa!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Wants to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Caught over the middle. It's Batonio. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30. It's third and short. Throws to the tight end. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. Great place to start for this offense. They'll run it from the gun.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Off the play fake. Grabbed in the middle. It's Ruiz. There he goes. Oh, and what a move. What a juke, and he makes it past the marker. They're in the red zone. First and 10 from the 20. The give from the gun. Smashes through the tackle. The tackle is made, but he's got it first and goal from the 6. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. The option look. Now the toss. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be third down. Trying to punch it in. He did not make it a stone wall on third down.
Third and goal, and I like the play call. You're trying to run it in. You expect to be physical, but this offensive line just not getting the job done. They need more push.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
Nice job by the defense on fourth down, bowing up, getting physical, stopping the run, shutting down that fourth down play. Really good job by this defense.
On the run, it's Wormley. At the 15, he's loose. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. If you like old school running games, this has been the game for you and a couple of guys who've starred through the first 3 periods. They go back to work in the final period of this one. To the ground. He's got it again. He's stuffed after picking up 1 to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking to fire. Time to take a shot. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. The give to the back. Got enough for the first. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. And the Trojans are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Judowski. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. They might have the defense's head spinning a little bit now. Hit him with a big run. Now they hit him with a big pass.
And it's so hard to defend both. You know that. Which coverage do I want to put? Do I put more people in the box to stop the run? When you've got this kind of balance on offense, the defense can't be right.
Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Wormley. Breaks into the open. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Throws toward the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on 1st down and just about turned the thing over. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Judowski. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They go to the Wildcat here, looking to take advantage of that extra blocker. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
On the snap, it's Wormley. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans! They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Oh, they're after him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock it down at the 31. The Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Hauls it in. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Going to take a shot. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw again. Got his man in the middle. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on 1st down. Here's a heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't.
And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. About to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Picks up the ball and tries to make something of it. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Looking to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. The offense going to try again on another play. They'll just spike it on this one. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Makes the grab. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Wants to fire it in the end zone on third and goal. Quick strike complete. He got him the football, but he could not convert. It'll be fourth down. The offense uses a timeout, 20 ticks remaining. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. He wants it all. And it's caught. Late touchdown here, probably too little too late. It would take a monumental miracle to come back down.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play. And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed. Takes it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
Coming into this game, you just felt like which team has the ball last may win the game, and it feels like it's coming down to that now. A massive score for the offense. Under 2 minutes to play. The extra point is going to tie it. I can't wait to see how this thing's going to finish up.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Wants to throw on first down. Going for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. 4 quarters, not enough to settle this one. We're headed to overtime.
And these teams have played so well, back and forth, evenly contested game. How about a little free football, Jesse?
Yeah, I love this, David. Free football. And finding out which of these two teams is the most mature. Who can settle down now with the game on the line and make the big play.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. To the air on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Bitonio. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Trojans looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw on first down. Snags it. Touchdown, Trojans. They take the lead here in overtime.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle. It's Wilson. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. He'll set up to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Iowa! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. They need this extra point to send it to double overtime. He has been surgical. Precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
They'll keep it on the ground to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. They'll give it to him again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on third down. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway will put the finishing touches on this one.
Oh, that's a throw the quarterback would love to have back. In this juncture of the game, it's overtime. You're down in the red zone. You know the windows are going to be small. Just got too aggressive with his decision-making. Throws the costly interception. Now the opponent's about to take over, and if they score, they win.
They'll try to walk it off with a long field goal here in overtime. Defense going to use a timeout here to make sure everyone is crystal clear on their assignment here in overtime. So here we go, a long field goal attempt to win it. It's blocked, still tied, and we will play on. He's got the ball, and it's live.
That time, what a surge right up the middle of the field. They were able to get penetration and block the kick.
So here we go, dueling two-point conversions from this point forward. Here's the snap, looking to throw. They can't get it done on the 2, and now they'll rely on the defense. After the stop, now a two-point try to win the game. They'll go to the air. They can't get it in. Neither team can get the 2, and we'll play another overtime. Let's do it again, guys, shall we? And we'll see just how far down the play sheet they have to go for this two-point try. From the gun. Under fire. They got it done. A great play call to give them the lead by 2. This will be the ball game. Make it and play on, miss it and lose.
27, jump, quick.
Slams ahead. They are denied. The two-point try is stopped, and a game-winning play by this defense in overtime.